Can you say Wimba That's how you say hello in the Bigambul language spoken in Queensland, Australia. Welcome to Patrika Little Star Cafe, facts that are fast, fun, and keep you happy. Today is Wednesday, September 13th, 2017, and here are today's matters for chatter. Number 1. Prince Charles, the heir to the British throne, has become the longest-serving Prince of Wales ever. He, as he turns 69 this November, has broken the record of Queen Victoria's oldest son, Albert, who became the monarch after being the prince for 59 years. Prince Charles was made the Prince of Wales when he was 9 years old. He has now held the title for 59 years, 1 month, and 15 days. His mother, Queen Elizabeth II, is also the longest-serving queen in world history. Although English monarchs are figureheads and don't have political power, they still are the symbols of the country. Number 2. Now here's a cool innovation. A US-based startup company has developed a smart plant pot that can water itself. The pot sprays the required amount of water on the plant by sensing the humidity of the soil. The water is pumped through a water reservoir present at its bottom. The smart and affordable pot can also detect the water level in its reservoir and notify the user whenever the water level becomes lower. This is almost like artificial intelligence. It's smart, can replace humans, or even enhance our care for plants. Number 3. An 18-year-old pilot in Australia has got his name registered in the Guinness Book of World Records for being the youngest person to take a solo trip around the globe in an aircraft. Lachlan Smart stopped at 24 locations covering 15 different countries during his 7-week flight and covered a whopping 45,000 kilometers. His aim behind this adventurous journey is to inspire youth to dream big and to follow their dreams. He wants to instill confidence in others so they can achieve their full potential and do what they may otherwise only dare to dream. And now for today's mega matter. The Government of India has proposed Mumbai's Marine Drive to the UNESCO's World Heritage List. This means that it will get funds for its preservation and protection. Generally, being listed as a heritage site puts the city on the world map, which surely Mumbai doesn't need further acclaim for. The news, though, sounds good, but it's actually not for some. Residents of the area have strongly opposed the move, as the buildings nearby are in very poor condition, many of which are not even earthquake resistant, and facilities need to be updated. The tag will restrict any kind of changes in the area in order to preserve its identity. Declaring the area a World Heritage Site would indeed affect development and redevelopment of buildings in poor conditions, as buildings and monuments will need to be preserved so they can keep their history alive. Sometimes we sacrifice being practical to be fancy. Does that make any sense? Today's word of the day is quixotic. That's not being practical. Do you think that the Marine Drive nomination for UNESCO Heritage Site is quixotic? And finally, for today's quote of the day, those who cannot learn from history are doomed to repeat it. So learn from your mistakes. Thank you for listening, and do send us your questions and comments via WhatsApp, or you can email us at diptyanti@gmail.com. Take care, lots of love, Dipti Aunty. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, do you know how loved you are?